Just clocking in because I wanted to. Okay, I don't know if it cut that off, but hola, ¿cómo estás? My name's Karina, if you haven't been here before, but I just wanted to hop on. I know it's late, not many people are gonna be here, but this is my first time going live, and I just wanted to do it because I was gonna make a video, but I wanted to be as raw and authentic as possible. Sorry if the audio is a little fuzzy, but we're gonna roll with it. So, this is not just for moms, but all my mamas out there, I love you. You're doing amazing. If no one has told you recently, and I love you. But this has been on my mind all day, just talking about, in the last couple weeks, honestly, talking about just like navigating motherhood and your spiritual journey while you're still like healing and growing and embodying the highest version of yourself. Because as much as the spiritual journey never ends, it can be hard when you know where you need to show up better and where you need to do some inner work and where you need to just be better. Just to put it bluntly, we just need to be better. So I'm a mom, and my daughter just turned 4 last Sunday. And it's been a journey. I'm going to try not to cry during this video, but like, it's been a journey. It's been a beautiful experience with many challenges and many tests, many present tests and opportunities. I'm trying to reframe tests as like, because the God in the universe, whatever you believe in, is going to throw us tests every day. And those tests are going to look different depending on what you want in life and what you're looking to, like what your vision is. So honestly, like for me as a mom, I really find it hard to like regulate my emotions and my projections in a hi, hola, hola. Oh, good morning. Where are you? Oh my God. I'm in San Diego, so it's late as F right here. It's like 1 a.m. I don't know what I'm doing up, but okay. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Um, but as I was saying, for me personally, it's hard to like navigate. I wouldn't say hard, it's just a challenge. And I like hard things because any hard opportunity gives you the chance to grow and become a better person. So I won't say it's hard, but I will say that it's challenging to navigate through motherhood and through life while also still growing and healing and becoming the better version of yourself. Because every day we want to embody the highest version of ourselves, right? But we're human and life is life and shit happens, you know? So it's like, obviously, 24 hours a day, we're not going to be our highest versions of ourselves that we're visioning while we're still growing and learning how to become that. But it's also not okay to use that as an excuse to be the lower version of yourselves. You know what I mean? So I really have been trying to see like and take note of, okay, what triggers me, what puts me in a state of stress, or what makes me want to give in to like the old habits and the old, I like to call it like the dead version of myself, because honestly, like if you're truly serious about becoming and embodying the highest version of yourself, you have to let the old past version of yourself die. Like, you know, you have to let all go, all of it. Like, you can't be the old version of yourself, but also be the new version of yourself, you know? So, what I'm trying to say is that projecting and letting your emotions get the best of you is never going to serve you or the people around you that you love, you know? And so I'm really just working on finding which outlets are most serving to me, as far as like where I can put my anger, my stress, my anxiety, my whatever it is that like we go through as humans on a day-to-day basis, and where I can channel that in a healthy way. Let me just read the chat real quick. Go to bed. Yes, I'm about to go to bed. Are you going to take the test? What test? Akubra, you got this. I love you so much, and you can do this. Just know that whatever timeline that you vision that you're okay in is already in yourself, and that all the answers you're looking for are already within you, and that regardless of however hard or however many challenges have been coming up in the last couple months for you, you can overcome them. You've gotten this far and you can make it. So there's that. But yeah, so anyways, I really have been working on just kind of getting into the deeper parts of myself. Like, why does this thing make me triggered? You know, why does this thing make me upset? Like, what is it from my past or my childhood that is causing me to not be the best version of myself, you know? Because I know who I am in my truest light, you know? Like the most highest vibrating being there is, you know? And I know that that's already within me. So all the old habits and all the old patterns, like they gotta go. They gotta go. They gotta go. And I really just know that my purpose here on earth, because we've all been here before, whether you believe in past or future lives, like reincarnation, whatever you want to call it. We've been here before, and we're going to go on to the next life. It may not be on earth. It may not be in heaven. It may be in the universe. Wherever our souls are called, that's where we're going to go. We're going to go somewhere. We don't just, our body stays here, but we transcend. So knowing that, and knowing that every single difficulty that we go through on a day to day, on a month to month, on a lifespan perspective, it's all meant to teach you things that your past self, your past, like, I won't say past, but your soul chose to come here and experience each and everything that you've been through. I'm not going to say that, oh, everybody is the same. Everybody, like, we are all one. Yes, we're all one collective. We are all very connected on a multidimensional spiritual perspective, but everybody goes through different things in different ways, and everybody's going to intake experiences in different ways, you know? So just know that regardless of what you went through or what you're going through, it's going to be, one, it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to make it through this. You just have to choose that you're going to make it through this, you know? Excuse me. But pause. I lost my train of thought. There was a connection there, but I'll get back to it. Anyways, um, yeah, so I wanted to say souls and energy never die. Exactly, exactly. We never die. We're always just that. If you took science, if you took science in high school or whatever whatever the class was, energy it never dies. It either inertia, energy flows where attention goes. um for every there it goes, for every action there is a reaction, or for every someone dropped the quote in the chat, okay? But I'm going off on a tangent here, but what my point was is that to be and to be able to really believe in our highest version of ourselves, we have to, and for one, we have to envision it. For two, we have to embody it and believe it. That's the most important thing, is that you have to believe that you already have everything that you need. Everything that you desire is already within you. You always have more than enough. The universe and God is your top providers. There's nothing that you see around you that you don't need or that you do need. Everything that you see, you are choosing and is meant to be at this specific time, at this specific moment for you to experience. So don't think like, oh, I'm behind, or oh, I'm I need to, like, I don't know what my purpose is in life. Like, you're thinking too hard. Keep it simple, babe, please. Keep it simple, because the more complicated you make it, the more complicated it's going to be. Like, if you just decide like, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm going to act and dress and show up as the person that I think I want to be. No, not think, that you are. There you go. And even if you don't feel in the 3D like that person yet, the universe doesn't know the difference between what you're thinking of in the next timeline and what's present now. It's all about what's in your mind and what's in your words, spells, okay? So speak kindly to yourself, speak graciously upon your journey, and Bluey, yes. um, but girl, or SCTS. Okay, my hair's like this because I had it in like braid space buns, okay? But I'm on a hair journey right now. We're on a intermission, but I'm on a hair journey. My mom has curly ass hair. My daughter has curly ass hair. My dad, I have like naturally wavy hair, but it curls when it wants to. I just need to find the right products. I've been on a product search. So when I get out of the shower, my hair is like, but once I scrunch it up and put all the products in it, like, it'll stay curly, but then at the end of the day, it'll be just like wavy, but it's naturally like a curly wavy, but I am obsessed with curls and I love them so much. They're so beautiful. You have curly hair. I love you, and God bless your soul. All my straight hair baddies out there, I love you too. But anyways, drop the products, drop the hair routines, because I need to do a wash day tomorrow. So don't mind my hair, but we're on a hair journey, okay? Anyways, back to what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying, but I'm gonna just go with what source is talking about. So I really just think that it's all about your perspective. You know what I mean? It's because like we live in a matrix ass world. And I've been on a social media break other than YouTube, like Instagram, all that shit. I've been off it for like since the beginning of the year, and it's felt so good just like not feeling that pressure to like post things on social media or like share your journey or share your progress or whatever, because privacy and like solitude, oh my gosh, I've been obsessed lately because being in my own energy really allows me to show up how I want to show up without any what's the word? Without any, I can't think of the word, but if you can think of the word, drop it. But without anybody like not directly saying it to you, but expectations of like society or like social media or whatever, because all that shit is fake as okay? So fake. And people only post their best moments on social media. Just remember that. So if you're trying to compare yourself to anything or anyone, there's no point because they're on a different journey than you. You know what I mean? Not one person's journey is going to look the same as the next one's. And not anybody's story is going to sound the same, and nobody's experience, even if you went to the same event or the same retreat or the same whatever, nobody is going to intake that the same way. So it's like we're all on a different journey and we're all on different parts of our journey. So we can't expect others to, like, if you share something with your friends and they don't like intake it the way you do, if it was like a powerful message to you, they might not be ready to receive that information yet. And you can't feel no type of way. You can't force that upon them because that's all part of the journey. Is like us realizing it for ourselves and divine timing. Divine timing. Like everything comes to everyone at the perfect time. Okay. So really just living in the present. Like this is something I'm working on too. So like when I'm speaking to you guys, I'm speaking to myself also, because I'm in the midst of the journey. You know what I mean? Like I'm in the pit. Not I wouldn't say I'm in the pit, but like I'm right there. I'm right there. I'm climbing out right now. Like I'm almost at the top. About to run. So all the journey is just about living in the present, knowing who you are, finding out who you are, discovering what you like, discovering what makes you light up, like what makes your soul ignite, what lights you on fire. You know what I mean? Because like if it doesn't light you on fire, if it doesn't feel like you're flowing through this experience of humanity, then like what's the point? Because I know I didn't come here to be fucking average. That is for damn sure, okay? Excuse my profanity, YouTube, but like, okay. Um, we didn't come here to be average. So if you gotta sound a little crazy to society, then so be it. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Sound a little crazy. Because the real crazy is society. Like, they're really programmed. Like, we were programmed from a young age to, I don't know where you guys are in the world, but in the United States, the system is okay. So we were programmed from such a young age to go to school, get a job, work for the government, make them money, not you, them. Retire at 65 and then live on with minimum income and just die. I'm not here for that. I don't know about you guys, but I am not here for that, okay? I'm here to live a beautiful, peaceful, extraordinary, just like emerging in other people's cultures, emerging in, drop where you guys are at, by the way, because I'm such like a travel, like I went to Bali last year, and oh my gosh, for my birthday, it was the first time out of the country, first time solo traveling. I fell in love like with just the people and the environment, and it's such like a, it was definitely a culture shock, but in the best way. Like I always knew from like a young age I wanted to travel the world, but actually going and just doing it for the first time, it just made me realize that like there's so much more out there, and especially in the United States, they make it so, that's why I'm off social media right now, because they make it so confined to where they distract you with things that are going on in the world, which really they don't share. They only share things that are going on in the either town you live in or close, or the United States, to distract you from the bigger picture of what's really going on. Like me and my best friend were talking the other day, and it's like, if everybody, we were at first started off on a minimal level, like if all the gangs in the California even, okay, because I'm in San Diego, but if all the gangs in California, let alone the United States, came together, because we the people, right, if we came together and we stood up against the corrupt government, that's what we're supposed to do. So like all these wars that are going on, all these famine, all the everything that's going on around the world, it's like the the aliens and the out of this world beings are looking down on us like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing down there? For real, like you guys are over here fighting about minerals, rocks, oil. Let alone, we don't even need all that. We anyways, I mean, I won't say we don't need it, but like we're supposed to be so progressed, but at the same time, I won't say that, because we're exactly where we need to be, exactly experiencing everything we need to be, and it's a beautiful experience. I know I started this live off as navigating motherhood and healing and spirituality, so I'll finish it off with that. But you know, having a baby, she's always going to be my baby. I don't care if she's 4, I don't care if she's 24. I'm going to be 24 next month, but I don't care how old she's ever going to be. She's going to be my baby forever. But navigating motherhood and spirituality, it's really just all about inner work. Like I can't express that enough. Inner work and just divine, like knowing in who you are. Like discover who you are. Don't get too, like, yes, do the shadow work. Yes, do the inner work to heal what you went through as a child, or excuse me, adolescent, or you know, for, like as a teen, or you know, young adulthood even, because just a brief, I won't go into that, but just like a brief, I was in a very like toxic, verbally, mentally abusive relationship with her dad, that I, best decision I ever made, got out of 2 years, over 2 years ago. I can't even express like how grateful I am for getting out of that. But aside from the fact, it's like I catch myself doing things that I absolutely, not like all the time, but that I absolutely despised, or that I personally got, I won't say, I don't like to overuse the word trauma just because it's so overused, but there was some shit, you know. That's for another video, but I see myself like I try to catch myself as much as I can, but you know, I do take accountability for projecting certain times or certain situations where I'm like, ooh, I know exactly where that came from, you know? And so it's just all about being aware of your body, your mind, your thoughts, your actions, your words, and how they affect others and how they affect you. You know, your inner world is your outer world. So just be conscious about what image and what aura and what frequency and what vibration you're putting out there, because you are a reflection of everything that you see around you. Everybody that you see, everything that you experience is a reflection of you. You know what I mean? So when you look in the mirror and you see yourself, like, what do you want other people to see? And what do you want to see? Because what you see is what you're choosing. And I'm sorry this is so long, but all I wanted to say is that to all my spiritual beings and all my mamas out there, extra, extra love to you. You got this, and it's a journey. Nobody's the same, nobody's perfect, nobody is gonna do things exactly the same way, and you know what's best for you, you know what's best for your babies, and you know who you are. Don't lie to yourself. Don't try to change the true version that you know in your soul is what you came here to be, just because your family or your friends or society knows the old version of yourself, and you're like, oh, it's too scary to change and evolve because they see me as this, and what were they thinking? No, no, we're done with all that. Leave that in the somewhere else, not here. Save that shit. Kodak. Just be like, you know, embody, and just really just slow down, take a deep breath, and look within. That's the main thing, is just look within, do the inner work, and don't get stuck in anything. Stagnation is never good. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, you're stuck in healing, 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 healing. Yes, you have to heal, but like, you also have to grow and evolve. You know what I mean? You can't be stuck in hurt for so long. You can't be stuck in anger for so long. You can't be stuck in anything in moderation is beautiful, but anything in excess is harmful, you know? Like, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. So even too much pleasure is not good, you know? So just do a body scan, like really just like pray on it, meditate on it, journal on it, whatever feels right to you. Just like scan your body, close your eyes, like take a deep breath, and just like slowly just go down your body, see where the tension, any dense, stagnant energy is, and then acknowledge it. And if you want to dive into it, beautifully. But if you don't, just let it go. Just release it. Like, just, because you can't hold on to things. Everybody has to let go of everything eventually. Alice in Wonderland. Look at through the looking glass. Johnny Depp is one of my favorite actors, and Alice in Wonderland is a goat. So the live version of that, if you haven't watched both of them back to back, highly recommend. I did it while shrooming, and it was like, there's so many lessons in that movie. I won't go off on a tangent, but yeah, I hope that this message, even if it was all over the freaking place, I hope it resonated to somebody. And I love you guys. And I'm going to take my ass to sleep. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you. And I love you guys. A first live. So cheers to y'all for being up. Let me just read the chat before I leave because I love you guys. And oh, curl brushes. See, I have one of those, but I don't know if I'm using it right. Um, um, also, gaming with Link, don't say you hate yourself. Hate is a very strong word. Whenever I do say it, I always try to correct myself because, like, hate is like, it holds a very high, it holds a very low but powerful frequency to where it just change your verbiage and speak with yourself with grace, because whatever you say is going to be a reality. So if you believe that you hate yourself, that's how it's going to be. But even if you don't like fully believe it right now, I love myself. Write it on your freaking bathroom mirror. I don't care. But like, you can change it to where you can say, like, I don't enjoy the version of myself that I am today, but what would make me love and enjoy the version that I am tomorrow? And even if it's just one step, you might have a whole list of things. But don't look at the list, just look at the first thing. First bullet point. Okay? Don't say you hate yourself. We love ourselves, we trust ourselves, we value ourselves, and we honor ourselves. You are the creator of your reality. That's all there is. You are all there is. We are the universe. The universe is within us. So don't say that. Hate is a very strong word, and we show love here. So what does it say? I love your bluey pants. Try Scala. It is amazing for curly or wavy hair, and use gel to keep your hair the same. See, my mom does that, but I'll try it. It's just not in my roots, but like here, you know, I scrunchy. I also do go to the gym, so it's hard, but hey, you matter. You're pretty, beautiful, and almost there, and you almost there. No, we are there. We are there. We're already in the reality that we desire. Oh, sorry. Thank you. You're pretty. Thank you. Can I make you an edit? I've never had somebody ask me that before. Shit. Do your thing. Send it to me. What do I do when my crush likes me? Well, what do you want to do? Ask yourself, what do you want to do with that information? Because Lizzie, if you're asking yourself, what do I do when my crush likes me? It sounds to me like you have the power to do whatever you want to do with that information. Like, if that's your crush, then okay. I will say go watch Alexis. AWWLEXIS. Alexis. She has so many videos of like embodying your feminine energy and not chasing, but attracting, and really just pouring into yourself, so that when you pour into yourself and your energy flows where attention goes, like I said earlier, if your attention and your energy is just going into yourself and your feminine energy and your self-love, and you're just glowing, of course everything and everybody is going to just attract to you, like all the opportunities, everything. So do what you want with that information. But yeah, I would say do whatever feels right in your body. Like, listen to your body. As women, we have to listen to our intuition in a way that is like almost religious, because excuse me, if you're doing something and your body's feeling like shaky or like whatever, the feeling that you're like, ooh, nah, like, but you do it anyways and then you feel like shit afterwards. Yeah, that was because you didn't listen to your intuition. So like, follow your body, follow your intuition, that little mind in the back of your head that's saying like, oh, maybe spark up a conversation, but don't like put too much there. You know what I mean? Like, see how it goes. Maybe flirt a little bit. You know what I mean? But always put yourself first and value your care, your love, and everything. And just don't forget that you accept the love. What movie is that? We accept the love that we think we deserve, okay? So don't settle for anything. Don't, oh, let me get the door. No, no, no. I'm standing there at the door. If I'm with somebody and even if I'm walking first, I'm just going to wait there at the door until they open it. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, just go watch Alexis and you'll get it. Okay. I'm about to end this real quick, but I just want to read the chat. You are preaching facts. I need to hear all this. I'm trying to understand that oh, okay. I have such like a love-hate relationship with death, but Akubra, I hope I'm saying your name right. And um death and breakups, I have a very particular and some would say blunt perspective on it. But for I'll start with death. I haven't had like a serious super close. Like some of my friends have passed away in the last couple years just due to you know the life that they were deciding to live. But the deaths that really impacted me were when I was like a child. And regardless, I will say that now that I grew up in the Christian church and whatnot, but as I've become older, I won't say older, as I've grown and learned more information and been exposed to different things, and started, trying to learn about Buddhism and embody that and just kind of get a different perspective on like I still believe in God, but I also have a different interpretation, I would say, of the word and of a religion because in my opinion, you don't gotta agree, you don't gotta disagree, whatever. I think that all religion, like it's all one and the same. It's just in a different font. You know what I mean? So like all the gods, all the, they're all one. But because we are all one, there is only us. There is only here and now. We are all connected. We will always be, and doesn't matter if you're dead, alive, whatever. But as far as death, like I always tell people as like a very short and sweet is that you're almost more what is the word? Not lucky, but you now have a guardian angel that none of us have. And that the time that you spent here with them on earth will never compare to the time that you get to spend with them after their death. Or I like to say as their rebirth, because, we never die truly, our souls. we're always alive, you know what I mean? Like whether energetically. Um, but they're always with you now. You know what I mean? Like when you go to visit your grandma once a month or whatever, it's like, no, like now they're with you every day, every second, watching over you, like guiding you, just like supporting you and loving on you every single second. You know what I mean? So that's so just like beautiful. And as far as breakups go, like trust me, I will make a video on this because this video is long as fuck. But my last breakup, I will say, but I like to say my last break free. um, it was such an opportunity because I lost myself in that relationship. It was such an opportunity to like find myself again and like discover like who I am, because like I started talking to them when I was 17 and they were, you know, they're 4 years older than me, so I was still a kid, you know. Um and so it was really an opportunity to like learn myself and like discover myself and try new hobbies and like not feel like I have to answer to anybody and just really just be in my own energy. And I just, anytime somebody tells me that they just broke up, like regardless if you love the person or you think, I thought I was in love, but I didn't even know what the meaning of love was back then. You know what I mean? Like now I'm like, whoa, like I don't know what I thought that word meant, but it's not even a word. It's a full on like experience, you know? So it doesn't matter if you love them or not. It's just the fact that like whenever somebody tells me they broke up, I instinctively like say like, oh, congratulations, like not in like a, oh, city girl, like, oh, like no, like in a, okay, like now babe, you got time to rediscover yourself and learn who you want to be, like without anybody telling you that you can or cannot do anything. Like not to say in a bad way, but like in the best way, you know? So you got this. And I hope you guys are doing beautiful. I am going to clock off. Coconut oils, I like your tattoos. Thank you. Thank you. Why not copying me? Stop copying. Um, be yourself. Okay. What do you do if your boyfriend lives halfway across the world? Ooh, I guess it depends on context. Yeah, it definitely depends on the context and how long you have known each other and if you met online or if you met in person. That's a sticky one. They say interpret a higher power your way. I think there's some good in that. Interpret higher power your way. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, however you want to see it, see it. However you want to interpret it, you know? So it's all about what serves you, you know? Take what serves you from this religion, this practice, and make it into something that is aligned with your journey, you know? Akubra, you definitely have to message me separately because I'd love to talk and kind of just, yeah. I'm just sending you all the love because I hear you. Grief is a part of the spiritual journey, and it's necessary. You have to let yourself feel those feelings. That's what I'm going to say, is you have to let yourself feel what you're feeling, acknowledge it, and just allow it to be felt, and then release it and channel it into something great that you think that you know they would be happy for you that you're doing, you know? Like what would they tell you to do in this time, you know? So channel your highest self, channel them, and they're always with you. But okay, I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day or night wherever you guys are. And I love you. Keep flowing and growing.